Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Leadership is often seen as a balancing act, a dynamic interplay between guiding with confidence and leading with humility. Simon Sinek reminds us that the best leaders don't rely solely on their authority to command respect. Instead, they inspire trust through their humility, approachability, and willingness to learn from others. Today, we'll explore the profound impact of balancing authority and humility in leadership. This balance is not about choosing one over the other. It's about harmonizing strength with empathy, decisiveness with openness, and knowledge with curiosity. Together, we'll uncover how mastering this equilibrium can foster trust, strengthen relationships, and empower teams to achieve their full potential. Balancing authority and humility builds trust and respect, allowing leaders to guide confidently while remaining approachable and open to feedback. Leadership requires the ability to make decisions, provide direction, and maintain authority over a group. But it also demands an understanding of people, empathy, and the capacity to acknowledge one's own limitations. Authority, when exercised without humility, can become overbearing and lead to a culture of fear or disengagement. On the other hand, humility without authority may undermine a leader's effectiveness, creating uncertainty or a lack of structure. Striking the right balance between these two qualities is essential for building strong, trusting relationships and fostering an environment where everyone can thrive. Authority is an integral part of leadership because it establishes a framework within which teams operate. It provides clarity, direction, and stability, ensuring that objectives are defined, roles are understood, and goals are achieved. Leaders who possess authority are able to make difficult decisions, hold others accountable, and maintain order. This aspect of leadership is particularly important in times of crisis or uncertainty, when teams look to their leaders for guidance and confidence. The leader's authority reassures the team that someone capable is at the helm, ready to steer them through challenges and toward success. However, authority on its own is not enough to inspire trust or respect. Trust is built when leaders demonstrate that their authority is exercised not out of ego or a desire for control, but out of a genuine commitment to the well-being and success of their team. This is where humility plays a crucial role. Humility allows leaders to connect with their team members on a human level, showing that they value input, acknowledge their own limitations, and are willing to learn from others. When authority is tempered with humility, it creates a dynamic that fosters mutual respect and collaboration. One of the key ways humility enhances leadership is by making leaders approachable. An approachable leader is someone team members feel comfortable talking to, whether to share ideas, voice concerns, or seek guidance. Leaders who balance authority with humility create a safe environment where people are encouraged to speak up without fear of judgment or retribution. This openness promotes better communication and enables leaders to stay informed about what's happening within their teams, making it easier to identify and address issues before they escalate. Humility also helps leaders remain open to feedback, which is essential for personal growth and effective decision-making. Leaders who value feedback demonstrate that they are not infallible and that they welcome perspectives that differ from their own. This willingness to listen and adapt not only strengthens trust, but also leads to better outcomes. Teams are often composed of individuals with diverse experiences and expertise, and a leader who embraces humility is more likely to tap into this collective knowledge. By doing so, they make more informed decisions and foster a sense of ownership and collaboration among team members. Another way humility complements authority is by showing that leaders prioritize the needs of the team over their own ego or agenda. When leaders admit mistakes, give credit where it's due, and put the interests of the group above their own, they earn the respect and loyalty of their team. This type of selflessness demonstrates that the leader is not driven by power or recognition, but by a genuine desire to see the team succeed. In turn, team members are more likely to reciprocate this respect and go the extra mile to support their leader's vision. Authority, when balanced with humility, also creates an environment of psychological safety. Psychological safety is the belief that one can take risks, make mistakes, and express oneself without fear of negative consequences. Leaders who exercise authority with humility create this safety by setting clear expectations and boundaries while remaining understanding and supportive. This balance ensures that team members feel secure in their roles and are encouraged to innovate, share ideas, and take initiative without fear of failure or criticism. Furthermore, balancing authority and humility is vital for addressing conflicts and challenges within a team. Leaders who are too authoritarian may suppress dissent or stifle creativity, while those who lack authority may struggle to resolve disagreements or enforce decisions. By integrating humility into their authoritative approach, leaders can navigate conflicts more effectively. They can listen to all sides, show empathy for differing perspectives, and make fair decisions that are respected by all parties. This approach not only resolves immediate issues, but also strengthens the overall cohesion and trust within the team. Leaders who balance authority with humility also serve as powerful role models. Their behavior sets the tone for the team's culture and influences how team members interact with one another. When leaders demonstrate that authority does not mean arrogance and that humility does not mean weakness, they encourage others to adopt similar attitudes. This creates a culture of respect, collaboration, and mutual support, where people feel empowered to contribute their best work and support their colleagues. Another benefit of this balance is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. So, in today's fast-paced world, leaders must navigate uncertainty and respond to new challenges with agility. A leader who relies solely on authority may resist change or overlook valuable input, while a leader who practices humility without authority may struggle to make decisive choices. Balancing these qualities ensures that leaders remain confident in their direction, while staying open to new ideas and perspectives. This adaptability not only enhances the leader's effectiveness, but also inspires confidence and resilience within the team. Balancing authority and humility also allows leaders to build authentic relationships with their team members. Authenticity is a key factor in building trust, as people are more likely to follow leaders who are genuine and transparent. Leaders who balance authority with humility demonstrate authenticity by being true to themselves, admitting when they don't have all the answers, and showing genuine care for their team. These qualities make it easier for team members to connect with their leader on a personal level, fostering a sense of loyalty and shared purpose. Leaders who demonstrate humility alongside authority inspire collaboration and loyalty by valuing input from others and fostering a culture of mutual respect. Leadership is not simply about being in charge or having the final say. It is about guiding a team toward a common goal in a way that maximizes the strengths and contributions of every individual. The ability to demonstrate humility while maintaining authority is a hallmark of effective leadership. It's a mark of effective leadership. It ensures that the leader's decisions are informed by diverse perspectives while maintaining the structure and direction necessary for success. One of the most powerful aspects of humility and leadership is its ability to create an atmosphere of inclusion and openness. When leaders value the input of others, they communicate that every voice matters. This acknowledgement fosters a sense of belonging and encourages team members to share their ideas, concerns, and insights. In an inclusive environment, individuals feel empowered to contribute their best work, knowing that their efforts and perspectives are valued. This inclusivity not only enhances collaboration, but also drives innovation, as diverse viewpoints often lead to creative solutions and new opportunities. Humility also encourages leaders to listen actively and genuinely consider the opinions of their team members. Leaders who demonstrate humility recognize that they do not have all the answers, and that their team members often possess valuable knowledge and expertise. By listening and seeking input, these leaders make more informed decisions that take into account the experiences and insights of those directly involved in the work. This collaborative approach not only leads to better outcomes, but also strengthens the trust and respect between the leader and their team. Collaboration thrives in an environment where respect is mutual and authority is balanced with humility. When leaders show humility, they break down hierarchical barriers that can sometimes stifle communication and collaboration. Team members are more likely to share their thoughts and ideas openly when they know their leader is approachable and values their contributions. This openness fosters a culture of teamwork and cooperation, where individuals work together toward shared goals rather than competing for recognition or influence. Moreover, leaders who demonstrate humility alongside authority serve as role models for their teams. Their behavior sets a standard for how team members interact with one another and handle challenges. When leaders value input and respect others, they inspire their teams to do the same. This creates a culture where mutual respect is not just an expectation, but a lived experience. In such an environment, collaboration becomes the norm, and individuals are more likely to support one another, share knowledge, and work together to achieve success. Humility also plays a crucial role in building loyalty within a team. Loyalty is not something that can be commanded or imposed. It is earned through consistent actions that demonstrate care, respect, and authenticity. Leaders who value input and foster mutual respect show their team members that they are genuinely invested in their success and well-being. This commitment inspires loyalty, as individuals are more likely to remain dedicated to a leader who values their contributions and treats them with fairness and kindness. Another important aspect of humility is its ability to create a sense of psychological safety within a team. Psychological safety is the belief that one can express oneself, take risks, and share ideas without fear of negative consequences. Leaders who balance authority with humility establish this safety by encouraging open dialogue, welcoming feedback, and addressing concerns constructively. When team members feel safe to speak up and take initiative, collaboration flourishes, and the team becomes more innovative and adaptive. Leaders who demonstrate humility also foster a sense of shared ownership and accountability within their teams. By valuing input and involving team members in decision-making processes, they create a sense of collective responsibility for outcomes. This shared ownership motivates individuals to contribute their best efforts and take pride in their work, knowing that their contributions have a meaningful impact on the team's success. It also reinforces the idea that leadership is not about one person making all the decisions, but about working together to achieve common goals. Humility in leadership also helps build stronger relationships, which are essential for collaboration and loyalty. When leaders are humble, they are more likely to connect with their team members on a personal level, showing genuine interest in their lives, aspirations, and challenges. This connection fosters trust and respect, as team members see their leader as someone who values them not just for their work, but for who they are as individuals. Strong relationships create a foundation for collaboration, as individuals are more likely to support and work effectively with people they trust and respect. Additionally, humility enables leaders to acknowledge their own mistakes and learn from them. This willingness to admit when they are wrong demonstrates authenticity and vulnerability, which can strengthen the leader's credibility and rapport with their team. It also sets an example for team members, encouraging them to embrace a growth mindset and view mistakes as opportunities for learning and improvement. This culture of learning and growth further enhances collaboration, as individuals feel supported in taking risks and exploring new ideas. Leaders who balance humility with authority also build resilience within their teams. Resilience is the ability to adapt to challenges and recover from setbacks, and it is a critical quality for success in any endeavor. Humble leaders create an environment where team members are supported and valued, even in difficult times. By showing empathy, listening to concerns, and providing encouragement, they help their teams navigate challenges with confidence and determination. This resilience strengthens loyalty, as individuals are more likely to remain committed to a leader who stands by them and supports them through adversity. Lastly, humility enhances a leader's ability to inspire and motivate their team. Leaders who value input and foster mutual respect demonstrate that they are not driven by ego or personal ambition, but by a genuine desire to see their team succeed. This selflessness inspires admiration and loyalty, as individuals are naturally drawn to leaders who prioritize the needs of others over their own. It also creates a sense of purpose and alignment, as team members feel that their work is contributing to something meaningful and greater than themselves.